myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I give.
It was a day of grandeur and celebration in Accra, Ghana, as the nation prepared to inaugurate its newly elected president. Leaders from across the continent had confirmed their attendance, their arrivals meticulously planned, and their entourages seamlessly integrated into the pomp of the event. But as the day unfolded, a ripple of surprise swept through the dignitaries and onlookers, a ripple that would soon swell into a wave of electrified curiosity. President Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, the youngest military leader in Africa, had arrived unannounced. The Ghanaian hosts, poised and polished for the occasion, were as shocked as the gathered presidents when Traoré's convoy rolled into the ceremonial grounds. He hadn't confirmed his attendance, and there were no whispers, no diplomatic cables, and no prior notice. In true Traoré fashion, his arrival was shrouded in mystery. This was a man who played by his own rules, a leader who trusted no one outside his tight-knit circle of loyal soldiers. The crowd's reaction was instantaneous. A thunderous roar erupted from the Ghanaians who had gathered, their cheers echoing through the streets. Traoré had become a symbol of defiance and hope, and his unexpected presence electrified the air. Cameras pivoted toward him, and social media exploded with posts and live streams documenting his every move. Yet, amidst the chaos of celebration, one thing stood out: Traoré's calculated, almost surgical movements. No one, not the media, not the dignitaries, and certainly not the hosts, knew how Traoré's itinerary had been arranged. His every decision was a closely guarded secret, known only to the small cadre of fiercely loyal soldiers who accompanied him everywhere. His security, a finely tuned machine of elite operatives, ensured that even the faintest whiff of his plans never left their inner circle. As his armored vehicle came to a halt, Traoré emerged with his characteristic composure. Dressed in his signature military uniform, he looked every bit the warrior leader who had captured the imagination of Africa's youth. His sidearm, gleaming under the Ghanaian sun, was a stark reminder that this was not just a president. This was a man who trusted only in preparation and vigilance. From the moment he stepped out of his convoy, every movement Traoré made was deliberate, every step calculated. His entourage, a blend of military precision and protective instinct, surrounded him in a formation that exuded both strength and strategy. Even on the presidential dais, a place traditionally reserved for camaraderie and ease among leaders, Traoré stood apart. His eyes scanned the crowd, his body tense yet composed, always ready. When the national anthem played, the cameras caught a subtle but telling moment, a faint flicker of his hand toward his holster. A minor commotion in the crowd, a misplaced cheer or a sudden movement, had triggered his instincts. For Traoré, no event, no matter how celebratory, was free of risk. This was the life he had come to live, a life where every second was a potential threat. What made Traoré's presence in Ghana even more intriguing was the sheer enigma of his life. Born into modest beginnings, he had risen to power through a coup that ousted a government many saw as a puppet of foreign powers. His anti-imperialist rhetoric and unapologetic stance on African self-reliance had made him a darling of the masses, but a marked man in the eyes of his adversaries. Rumors of assassination attempts, failed coups, and relentless threats followed him like shadows. Some said he never slept in the same place twice. Others whispered that he communicated only through encrypted channels, trusting no one but his inner circle. His visit to Ghana was no exception. His security measures were unparalleled: drone surveillance, bulletproof vehicles, and intelligence operatives monitoring every corner of the city. As Traoré moved through the event, the crowd's adoration was palpable. Ghanaians chanted his name, their cheers resonating with a fervor usually reserved for rock stars or national heroes. Yet, Traoré did not bask in the adulation. He nodded briefly, a subtle acknowledgement of their support, but his focus remained razor-sharp. To him, every cheer was a reminder of the stakes, every roar a testament to the enemies he had made. His popularity was both his greatest strength and his heaviest burden. He was a leader loved by the people, but relentlessly pursued by those who feared his vision of a self-reliant Africa. As the ceremony concluded, Traoré's exit was as dramatic as his arrival. His convoy, a seamless blend of military-grade SUVs and cutting-edge technology, moved like a fortress on wheels. The crowd surged to catch one last glimpse, their cheers reaching a fever pitch. Yet, Traoré remained stoic, his face betraying nothing. His departure was swift, his security detail executing maneuvers with the precision of a military drill. For those who watched, it was clear: President Ibrahim Traoré was not just a man. He was a symbol, a living embodiment of Africa's resilience, courage, and unyielding spirit. His presence in Ghana, brief and enigmatic, left an indelible mark on everyone who witnessed it. In the end, President Ibrahim Traoré's unannounced visit to Ghana was more than a diplomatic gesture. It was a masterclass in mystery, leadership, and resilience. He reminded the world that true strength lies not in the absence of fear, but in the ability to face it head-on. And as Africa continues to navigate its path toward unity and independence, Traoré's story serves as both an inspiration and a challenge.